Shalom, friends! A quick warning at the outset of this video that at the end you might see a most unusual ball drop. This week we wrap up two monumental stories. The story of 2020 on the secular calendar, and of course, the story of the book of Genesis, which we'll conclude reading tomorrow in Shul with Parshat Vayechi. When we conclude the book of Genesis, it's an especially emotion-filled time as a story that's been marked by so much struggle and division and jealousy and striving concludes with this very heartwarming rapprochement between Joseph and his brothers and, of course, his emotional reunion with his father Jacob down in Egypt. Jacob concludes this book by equal parts roasting and toasting his sons, but the most important thing is that after all this, they're finally all back together, alive. We can look at 2020, the past secular calendar year, in a similar lens. Yes, it's been a year marked by so much strife and enmity in our world, by so much calamity and challenge, and yet, if we're watching this video, that means we're pretty lucky. We're still here, and we're doing our part to try to gain strength and inspiration as we move forward, writing this new chapter in our lives, as we look ahead both to the new book of the Torah that we'll be reading the following week, and of course, the stories that await us in 2021. Traditionally, whenever we conclude chanting one of the books of Torah at synagogue on Shabbat morning, we say, Chazak, Chazak, Benit Chazek. What does that mean, Chazak, Chazak, Benit Chazek in Hebrew? There are different ways to translate it. Some say it means, be strong, and we will be strengthened. Others say, be strong, and we will summon strength. These are all legitimate ways of translating this elusive statement. There's another way to translate Chazak, Chazak, Benit Chazek, which contains hints of a blessing. And that's this. The word nitchazek comes from a Hebrew verb form that's reflexive. In other words, it's the same kind of verb type that we use when we say to correspond with somebody or to marry somebody. It's hitpa'el. It's something you always have to do with someone else or reflexively. And that's exactly the invitation that's found in this phrase. It's an invitation to be strong, and let us find strength in each other. And we always do. Shabbat Shalom, and happy 2021.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!